Let's go.
Yes, sir.
You are here and now with Brandon and Joe. I'm Joe.
And I'm Brandon.
We back in the building, boy. We back in business. Feels good,
Check. Yeah, it does.
It's pretty damn good.
Feels cozy.
So what's up, bro?
You know, chilling, dude.
Chilling.
No, how does it feel, dude? It does. This is when's the last time we did a solo one?
It feels good to be back. The LA recap.
LA
recap, which was what, 30? 31?
30. Yeah.
Are you sure we're on 33?
I think so, yeah. Yeah,
Wait,
we just
hold
put
on.
out 32.
Yeah, 30 was Wild Coyote. 31 was the 31 was the recap.
No.
30 was the recap?
30 was, yeah. Yeah, because then we...
No, 30 was Wild. 27 was 28 was the recap. 29 was the Kasky. 30 was the Wild. I'm just trying to make sure we're on 33.
No, we are.
All right, yeah.
I hope so, because the last one we put out, I put episode 32 on it. So,
shit, boy.
but it's funny because in that episode, like in the recap or no, the behind the scenes stuff, I remember saying, pulling up to episode 31. Like we don't know what the fuck episode we're on.
It's been so scarce, like these podcasts, ever since we came back from LA.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, it is so weird. I know we talked about this on the recap episode, but everything has been different coming back from LA.
Good or bad?
Good, I think. Like, yeah, we haven't been dropping as many episodes as we were, but
we're focused more on quality.
Yeah, we're more focused on quality.
Not just bullshit, like whatever.
Yeah. And been doing a lot more guest episodes too. Like
yeah.
It's just like I don't know. We do need it. I mean, I don't know. Like this is good how we're doing it. Like when we get a guest episode, we do the guest episode. But when we're like, I don't know, when we want to do a solo episode and we got some stuff to say or whatever, we do a
solo one. Just
from
once
time
we
to
get
time.
to the times where we're like repeating ourselves, that's when all right, like we got to take a break from the solo podcast, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of things have happened since the last solo podcast. We went to Miami.
Yeah.
We went out there for what, 8 days?
No, 8 days?
7?
Was it?
6?
That long? Fuck. We
Felt
went there
like
from
forever,
the 21st.
21st.
No. What are we talking about, bro? We went there
I'm just agreeing. Yeah. Like, oh yeah. The 21st.
No, we went there from the 5th to the 10th.
Yeah.
So 5 days.
Yeah.
5 days.
Damn, it was only 5.
Yeah.
Felt like 7.
Yeah. And it feels like it was forever ago, but
Yeah,
it was
it
only
does.
like 2 weeks ago.
I know.
But
I
it was
know.
cool. Yeah,
It was a good
dope.
time,
We
man.
tried to book some guests. We wanted to get Ace Hood on. But
Wanted to get Ace Hood on. I would have liked to get Gunplay on.
Yeah. We tried to reach out to some people, but, you know, it just ended up being just a vacation, which is good.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we needed that anyway. Like, I don't know. I know you're like this too, but we always just have a hard time just not focused on, like, growing or doing something.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah, that's why it was nice with the girls because,
Yeah.
like Tori had everything planned out. I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't do crazy amount of things.
Yeah.
Beach, food,
Yeah.
the boat.
The boat came in clutch last minute.
Remember when that dude said that was Drake's yacht?
Yeah.
Had fucking
Oh,
Donald Trump flag on the
Yeah.
top. It was a big ass yacht though.
He thought
it was huge.
He definitely thought we were some dumbass tourists.
Oh yeah, he tried to finesse us, man.
Yeah.
I asked him where DJ Khaled lived, and I'm sure he just pointed
Oh yeah, he's like
right over there.
Yeah, he's
right
like
over
that way. He definitely was trying to get a good tip or some shit.
To be honest, dude, I don't even know if he for real knows how to drive a boat.
No, I don't think so.
Fucking
either.
ran into a boat on the way, parking
and then
it.
he said he was part owner of the company.
Yeah, I'm like,
that dude was
bro.
trying to finesse us so hard, dude.
It kind of worked.
Yeah.
It kind of worked,
Yeah.
except for the Drake thing. That's when I knew. I'm like, this guy
Dude,
might be full of shit.
It was literally
right now.
like the first 10 minutes into the fucking ride, and he's like, you see that boat right there? We're like, yeah, that's Drake's boat. I was like, I can't trust this guy anymore. Damn it. It's like, you broke my heart, dude. I thought you were sick. I thought you were cool at first, but now you said that. I know you're bullshit.
He's a fucking Canadian anyway.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah. Unless it was.
Unless it was.
Who knows?
And he's like a
Maybe-
secret
maybe-
diehard Donald Trump fan.
Maybe that'll be our title of this video is Drake is a Trump supporter. We're getting that clickbait.
Yes,
shit.
sir. Yes, sir. But it was cool, though. We got to see American Top Team.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where
Dustin
Jorge
Poirier.
and Dustin.
Yeah,
I
Dustin.
think. Well, I think Dustin used to train out of there, or if he still does, I'm not sure because I seen a video of him training out in Louisiana too.
It's probably where Tyron trains when he goes out to Miami.
Yeah, I'm
Because
assuming.
I think he's part of that ATT.
Well, even when Jake came out and trained with Jorge in Miami, it was probably at that gym,
Yeah,
which was pretty cool because it was like 5 minutes away from us where we were staying.
yeah. It was pretty cool to see that.
But I'll tell you what, man, Miami, you guys are some grumpy fucking people out there, bro.
Yeah,
Just
there was a
people
lot
in
of,
the car.
A lot of aggressive drivers out there.
I've never been honked at so much, or
Yeah.
not even me being honked at. Hearing car honks.
Yeah, I
all
got to the
fucking
point
time.
where anytime we heard a horn, it was like PTSD.
Yeah, I wanted to throw some shit. You know, like
Yeah.
there was this one. I picked up Kara and Andrew from the airport, and there was a time that I should have used my horn because a dude cut me off and almost hit me, but I couldn't even get myself to do it. I'm like, I am not being a part of this fucking problem right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one thing that I did not like about Miami. I remember this one dude after we ate that the night that we got on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
We were coming home, and remember that dude honked his horn
Yeah,
at it?
and he almost
He was a
crashed into
Cuban
us.
dude. He looked like he wanted to fucking murder
Yeah.
me, dude.
Yeah, he probably was going to.
Probably.
Probably thought about it for half a second.
Probably.
Yeah, who knows, dude? I've always heard about. I always heard like you got to be careful in Miami. People would tell me that before we went out there and stuff, just because they prey on like tourists and stuff.
Yeah. Do you find that weird coming from St. Louis though?
Yeah.
Like when people say like, you be careful in that city.
Yeah, but dude, I wonder how much people really see St. Louis and like
In that light.
in that light, because there is sectors of St. Louis that people live in that really see it in that light. But then like you can hear about the statistics and like all that, but you don't really see it on a day to day.
Right.
You know.
Well, that's like us going to Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I wouldn't view it as like a scary, dangerous place.
Yeah, because it's if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah.
Because we drove through some sketchy areas in Miami, and we're just like rolling. We had our windows down, bumping fucking Pop Smoke or somebody,
Yeah,
you know, and
yeah.
and we didn't know like the area, so we didn't know. I mean, it's kind of like ignorance is bliss in that sense, I guess.
Well, it's hard to like when you see palm trees, it's hard to think of danger.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah, and you feel the nice weather, and you know you're on vacation.
It's like what we said in LA. Like, am I gonna kill somebody today? It's a fucking nice day out. You know,
Yeah.
I might as well wait till tomorrow. Might
Yeah.
go to the beach with the girl. You know,
Yeah.
but here,
I didn't say that.
I know
You
I said that. I said that.
You
But-
said you're gonna kill somebody.
No, but like I'm saying, like it'd be harder to
Yeah.
murder somebody out there than being here, where it's kind of grimy in the city.
Yeah.
It's like grimy, like abandoned buildings, and there's like no
yeah.
hope.
Yeah, shitty weather. and
Shitty weather, like all
especially
that.
winter times. And
There's no beach to go to, you know.
Yeah.
So people, I'm just bullshitting, but
yeah,
you know, in my head, I'd be like, it'd be harder to kill somebody out in Florida,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, for sure. But apparently not, man. You always hear these Florida man stories.
Yeah. Well, I
So-
meant L.A., but yeah,
Oh yeah,
But-
yeah,
but-
yeah.
same thing.
Shit happens everywhere though.
Shit, Compton, bro.
Yeah, shit sketchy everywhere. And dude, one thing that we did drive by that was really fucking sad was that condo, and we didn't even mean to drive by it.
dude.
We were just like driving down whatever road we were heading to South Beach, and all of a sudden we're like, man, why is there so many cops?
Mhm.
Like there was literally like hundreds of cops in the area still at that time. And then we like drove by and we look over and there's like a pile of rubble, and like all of a sudden just like you feel the energy.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
there's like photos of everyone that lost their lives in that, and a big
Yeah.
wall of it. And man, yeah, anytime we passed that, dude, my heart just sunk in.
Yeah, because we ended up
Sad.
passing it like twice, and yeah, you could feel it, dude. You could really feel the energy. And then there was like people out there like taking photos, like it was like a tourist spot. You know, it's
Which
kind
is
of weird.
weird.
It's really weird to see, but you know, I mean, it's something that's headline news. But the sad thing is like they were probably still like finding people at that time.
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Yeah, yeah, because how long before did that happen? It was just like 2 weeks.
Probably like 2 weeks,
Yeah,
2 or 3
I
weeks.
guarantee
yeah.
they might still be finding bodies out there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, but on a lighter note about that, hopefully, and I know we talked about this before, but it tightened up everybody's procedure on inspecting a place.
Oh, yeah. I bet shit is just like after how 9/11 changed everything.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that literally Yeah, you're probably exactly right.
Yeah, because that could happen literally anywhere, any tall building.
Dude,
like,
I've thought about that, man. I've thought about that because there's so many parts of like a house even that you don't see
Right.
until something goes wrong. You
Right.
know, like you don't know about the leaking pipes in the thing until it busts and now water's shooting at your wall or whatever, you know?
Now, what do you think would happen? Like, let's just say this house right here, which is, you know, we're in the basement right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say this house collapsed. Do you think we would survive?
No.
I think there's a better chance of us surviving for sure. Obviously, than a big ass building like
yeah,
that.
well, that's like 5. That's probably like 10
10
stories.
stories falling
Yeah.
on you, you know?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Maybe.
I feel like we could get
I
out.
think so, yeah.
I think we
so.
might be fucked up.
Dude,
but
you ever think about that, like driving under a bridge? Because
yes.
that has happened.
Yes.
You know, locally that has happened where a piece of the bridge falls off and crushed a car.
Yeah.
And then, dude, that makes you think even driving under a bridge is crazy.
I
Like, you
know.
drive under a bridge and you're like, dude, like I've thought about that shit. Like if it smashed my car or like a diesel truck when it's making a turn and it tips over and lands on your car. There's so many fucking things that like could crush you.
Oh, dude, this happened not too long ago. Right across the bridge, I think on 70, a bulldozer was working on the bridge, and they fell off the bridge.
The bulldozer
The
did?
bulldozer did.
Oh my
And I think that was the Maristar Bridge right over
Damn,
here. It
it
happened a few
landed
months
on,
ago.
On a car?
No, it fell all the way down to the grass that's at the bottom, like
Damn.
before the lake or before the river.
That's crazy.
That shit's crazy too, man. But dude, if you get into that thinking, man, you'll never leave the house.
Oh yeah. You'll be scared of everything.
Because there's car accidents every day,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So I try not to think like that.
Yeah. So even though we just put it out there.
But we're thinking like that.
No, I know. Life is every day is, you know, you never know. Life is fucking a crazy concept to grasp, that's for sure. But that's why you got to live it up like it is your last day, which is another hard concept to grasp.
Yeah.
You know, like it's crazy that we know that, you know, tomorrow could be your last day, but it's hard to put that into your head and like live like that, you know? Like we were talking before the podcast just about like things that, you know, like why don't we do this, or like why is it not in me to do this? Well, it's like when we think that, it's hard to put that in your head that you should, because one day, like, you know, tomorrow's not promised. But in that moment, like, you're like, no, I'm here in this moment. The embarrassment of it happening is too much. You know what I mean? Like,
me to-
you don't remember that,
Right.
that like you should do it because, you know, tomorrow is not promised. You know? It's
Yeah,
hard
I need to remember that when I'm like, just like feeling depressed and not want to do anything.
Yeah.
Because that's a for real waste of a day.
Yeah.
Like when you're just.
But sometimes it makes it worse. Cause I was going through it last night, dude. I don't know what was going on, just chemical imbalance, or I don't know what it was, just fatigue, soreness. I don't know what it was, but I was thinking that like I was just in a, like, I don't know, like a dark spot in my mind, like just feeling hopeless and shit. You know, you have those days. And I started thinking that, like, I need to snap out of it, man, because I'm wasting time right now. But then it made it worse, because it's like, well, what if I do die tomorrow and I had this moment tonight?
Yeah, it's almost like you're putting pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
Usually depression, like, I'm not a fucking doctor or anything, but I feel like it's a sign, like, hey, you need to rest.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
that's
like,
fact.
maybe if you are depressed, fucking just lay down. Like, don't put pressure on yourself. Like, damn, I should be doing this. I should be doing that. I'm a piece of shit because I don't want to get up.
Yeah.
Just relax.
Well, I think it was Eckhart Tolle that said this. Like, you got 3 options. You can either accept something fully, change it, or what was the other one? You can accept something fully, change it.
Or I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, I just said this to my girl the other day, and I can't even remember what it was. Accept it fully,
Change it
or leave.
or leave.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it. That was it.
Yeah. Well, dude, Isaiah Rashad just posted something, and I wanna see your thoughts on this. Hold on.
I'm gonna pop a nicotine while you're doing that. Get my brain firing.
All right. So he says, "Yo, while I got y'all ears, don't take this shit so serious. Life ain't about figuring shit out. Ain't shit to figure out. Enjoy yourself, be present, and don't be drunk rambling to folks."
Mm.
You know, like
Sounds
'Cause
like he told somebody something and it got out, and he's like, "Fuck, don't be doing that."
Well, for me, it's like I'm trying to figure this life out.
Mhm.
Like I always feel like I'm lost, man. And even if I'm going good on one area in life, I feel like I'm lost for the whole spectrum of
Yeah.
what life is.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm constantly trying to figure out what life is about and what I need to do to improve.
Yeah.
Do you think like that's a good way to live life or not? Like to enjoy it the most?
Well, I feel like it's good because you'll be more productive, you know, like, because I think it's a gift and a curse, honestly, because if you don't ever feel like anything's wrong in your life, then you're not going to want to change anything,
Yeah.
you know, but if you think everything's wrong, then you're going to never find happiness and you're never going to find peace and you're going to want to change everything.
It's that balance
Yeah,
in
it's
between.
balance. It's balance. It's all about balance. And I like that he posted that because you look at like famous people and you think that they got their shit together, they got life figured out. I want to be like that. How come I can't do that? But then when you see somebody that's made it and they say stuff like that, like there's nothing to figure out, then it makes you realize that like everybody goes through that.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just because you're not making a living off what you want to do. It's everybody, even the people that are popping, go through that shit. Like they look at the next guy and they're like, man, he's got it figured out. I got to figure out like he has it figured out.
But would he say that if he wasn't signed to TDE and about to drop an album?
He would say it, but nobody would
Give a
see
fuck.
it. Nobody
But would he
see it.
think like that? Like, let's just say he still worked at his UPS job. Would he still have those thoughts?
No, because it's like when they say it's like Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I wish everybody would make $1 million so they realize money doesn't make you happy.
Money and fame doesn't make you happy.
Yeah, because once you get it and you realize, oh, there's still a hole inside of me, then it's like, oh, then what the fuck is the point of life? Like, what is the actual like purpose? You know, not to say to end it, but like to say like, oh, I was chasing something that isn't even real.
Yeah. No,
You
you're
know?
right. You're right. It was cool that he said it at his state
Yeah.
because
Yeah, I love hearing people that are
in
like,
our eyes, he made it.
yeah, because
you
like
know?
if you look at him, you go on his Instagram, you're looking at his shit, you're like, damn, he's popping. Like, he's got it figured out. Like, how does he do it? Like, maybe if I start watching some of his interviews and start talking like him, and like you start to like get confused about who you are because you see somebody else,
Yeah.
and you wonder like,
Oh, I've
well,
been there, dude.
yeah, it's not
so
working.
many times.
You're like, it's not working for me, but it's working for him. So let's try to emulate him.
Yeah.
You
Has
know?
everyone tried being yourself though? Like, I feel like people need to try that first and see if it works or not.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like when people go into new endeavors, they constantly look at like who's doing it
Mhm.
and try to emulate 100%.
Yeah.
Or at least I have been there. You
Yeah,
know,
me too.
maybe not with this podcast, but like with music for sure,
Oh yeah.
and skateboard. Well, not even skateboarding, but with music for sure.
Yeah.
Like I would constantly look
Oh,
at
dude,
artists that
music-
I admire and try to emulate how they dressed, how they fucking did
Dude,
everything.
Yeah, music was the number one thing that I would do that in. I remember hearing a dope song and trying to do that exact song, you know?
Oh yeah, dude. When Pop Smoke first came out, or his Meet the Woo 2 came out, I literally tried to rap on beats like that,
Yeah.
and I'm like, this just does not work. Like I do not have that voice. I do
Yeah.
not. I can't talk about the gangster shit that he does. This is just not gonna work.
Yeah, and that's the thing about listening to Pop Smoke too, dude. Is like I always feel so much harder than I feel like I probably really am.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be listening to Invincible or something and really be feeling invincible.
Invincible, yeah.
You know, and then it's like I don't know. It's like it's funny how things can get in your mind and influence you. You
Yeah.
know, like
And then you'll
dude,
start acting harder than you are, and then you're gonna get yourself in a position that you're not so hard, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, and then
that's the scary
It's gonna
part.
humble you.
Yeah.
But I've been good about that though. I've never outwardly projected like trying to be hard. I never try to
No.
start fights with nobody. I've always kept to myself in that sense. But even just driving around though, dude, I might like fucking lean back a little more, put one hand on the steering wheel when
Yeah,
I'm
you
listening to
feeling like
Pop
a little-
Smoke.
feeling like a boss.
Yeah, lean my seat back a little bit more, you know, while I'm driving. And I'm like, shit, I can't see though. But hey, I'm listening to
I
Pop
look
Smoke
gangster though. I look gangster.
you know? So it's like it's funny, but like that's the music that I like though. Like I don't know, like I do like there is like it's empowering. It is empowering music, you know, like I think I remember telling our friend Matt this, rest in peace, but I remember telling him that rap makes me feel tough when I don't feel tough. You know, I don't want to listen to like Led Zeppelin. Like that's never gonna make me feel how I want to feel. Like sometimes I want to feel like that, you know. But
Well, see, that's the beauty of music.
yeah,
And that's where people get it fucked up. Like people just hate on rap. Well, maybe you just not want to be tapped into that energy because that
Yeah,
energy is
that's what
important
it
sometimes.
is.
Like at the gym, like I mean, you can listen to Led Zeppelin and work out and stuff, but
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I put on 6ix9ine,
yeah.
Gummo,
Yeah,
that song Gummo,
yeah,
and I've literally never listened to a 6ix9ine song
yeah,
without watching a music video ever.
yeah,
And I'm not gonna lie, that shit was hard.
yeah.
That shit got me pumped up in the gym, bro.
Did it? That's what they say, dude. That's what like Sean O'Malley and all them always say. They say every like guys. We just got hip on his podcast, you know, listening to him and stuff, and that's another thing too, dude. Is like so like you know the Steve will do it and like these people are starting to hang out with like 6ix9ine more, you know, and when you see like I don't know, there's like you just got to realize that everybody's human, you know, everybody's human. Like it's easy to look at people hating on this dude and be like, yeah, I don't like that dude either because he did this. But when you see them as a human being, like we're all flawed. Like none of us are perfect. So it's like easy to fall into like the opinion of others, but you really got to focus on like coming up with your own opinion.
Well, dude, I got my own opinion though.
No, I know. I'm not saying you.
I still like, dude. I have such like we're not gangster characters, you know.
Right.
There is no G code
right.
because we're like
Doesn't
that'd
apply.
be it doesn't apply to us. Like we're allowed to snitch,
Yeah.
and no one should be able to say shit because we don't act gangster. We don't claim anything.
Yeah.
But out of the respect for like Nipsey Hussle, who was killed by a snitch,
Yeah.
that's why it's hard for me to want to accept
True
6ix9ine
that.
still.
True that.
Because he did it to himself, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel bad that it ended the way it did because I kind of like the guy. To be honest,
well,
I like
here's
his
the thing.
personality.
Here's the thing: from an outsider's perspective, obviously never even been around him or whatever. Never, you know what I'm saying? Just from a random dude from St. Louis's opinion, he seems like he's probably a good dude.
Oh yeah.
Like he seems like he is, but again, when it goes back to being influenced, how I've been influenced just by listening to music, I can imagine like people that you perceive as cool taking you in, and then now all of a sudden you're thrown into this life that you're not about and you're inside, you know?
Yeah.
I could see how people could fall into that life. So to be honest, it's not even really it's on him too, but it's on to the people that brought him in, knowing damn well he was not about that life, you know.
Yeah, they should have shut him down at the very beginning.
That should be talked about too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it is talked about, but like if you know if you're in that gangster lifestyle and you know somebody's not that, you should know not to bring them in.
Yeah,
but
because they're gonna fucking snitch on you.
The
Yeah,
money.
like Treyway or whatever they are, they should have known from the start. This dude will probably snitch. He'll probably fold under pressure because he's not a gangster.
Yeah,
You know?
and they knew what they were doing when they brought him in. They knew the money.
Yeah,
thing
they
was
were
there.
finessing him. You know?
So I bet, but again, this is just completely outside perspective. No, you know, I don't even know what it's like to be a gangster. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Oh, I
that,
do.
I
I'm
don't
just
know that
kidding.
mentality.
I'm kidding.
None of that shit.
I'm kidding.
So, but I could see easily as a human being in being influenced and falling into that. You know?
Yeah.
Because we have been to people that are gangsters' homes and like. Dude, I remember fucking rapping in front of this dude that was legit a gangster, and I was trying to be hard. I was trying to rap hard lyrics, and they were not hard, dude. I'm some kid from the suburb, whatever, you know? I mean, I don't think... But here's the thing, too, dude, is like so when I say I'm influenced by music, I've never done, like... I would never go do fucking shit just because, like, lean or nothing, just because somebody's doing it. I would only do it because I wanted to do it. If I do it, you know. I've never been in so much like I'm not gonna wave my gun at people just because I listen to hard music. I'm not that.
Because
like,
you know it's wrong.
Yeah.
Because like I've been influenced 10 years ago, like
young
doing lean.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do it because they were doing it.
Yeah.
And they were making dope music. And in my head, I'm like, well, maybe if I do lean, then I can make music like they're making, you know, and
Yeah.
it's not the case.
Well, here's the thing too, though, is like you don't know what you don't know until you know it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know about nicotine until I found out about it, and now like I see like I love it. Like when I'm low on energy, I pop a nicotine in, and I'm like, boom. It almost feels like that, like limitless shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like when I put nicotine in my brain, dude, I swear I've come up with the best ideas from that.
It's like cocaine.
It's
man.
like cocaine, yeah. like. So I could see like somebody finds out about lean, they you know like anything.
It works
anything.
for him.
Anything,
But if you can make a song like, dude, that's my whole music
Mhm.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like it got to a point where I had to take an Adderall, a Percocet, or smoke weed, or do something to make a song,
Yeah,
and that's not the life I want.
yeah. But
That's not
that's
the
like
life I want.
that's the thing about it is like you wouldn't have known about that unless it was for the music that we were listening to.
Yeah.
You know, like if you grew up on country, there's no way you would be doing lean or trying it. Or
No,
none of that
no.
shit. So
But I
that's-
might be drinking Bud Light
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fucking
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude. That's so funny, man. It is. So this is what I was gonna say, like about probably like 10 minutes ago, before we started going off into other things. We talked about him on the last episode with Eyes, but Saul Williams. Saul Williams said in a Breakfast Club interview, he's like, you gotta watch what you take in, but not just food and drinks, TV, like what you take in through your mind too, because that stuff really does change you. And I wonder if everybody feels like that, or if they don't. If at least I'm conscious about it, you know. Like
yeah,
can
I
be
bet you
conscious about
everyone
it.
feels it. They're just not conscious, like that it changes their mood.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
Like for me, I know. Like to be honest, I don't really listen to music. I've been listening to like just podcasts and audible books
yeah. Same.
because I don't want that energy. You know, I don't want that
Yeah.
to feel that vibe unless I'm in the gym and then I'll
Mhm.
put on like 6ix9ine or Pot Smoke or whatever to
Yeah.
work out, to have some use for it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
but I used to love like even cruising around your neighborhood listening to hard rap. You know,
this neighborhood here.
yeah,
Yeah.
just this area
Yeah, yeah.
because it fits.
See, when I drive around this neighborhood, I turn my music down
Yeah,
just because I
don't want to cause attention.
Yeah, in this neighborhood, I don't want attention like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny because in some neighborhoods, I love to bump my music. When I'm in the Richie neighborhoods, I like to like listen. I like to bump it. But when I'm in like this neighborhood, I don't like that.
Well, you live here too. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
want to
yeah.
cause attention.
Yeah, I don't want people like. Yeah, I don't want to give out where I live, but I don't want people knowing.
But you know how it is. Like when you're going down Delmar,
Yeah.
you like to
Oh, I
blast,
love it.
especially like Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, dude,
or
I felt, man, when Nipsey died, like when he passed away, dude, I would roll all my windows down.
oh yeah,
I would get to Delmar, that loop, roll my windows
yeah.
down, turn it up,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
and then once I was off Delmar, roll my windows back up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and I loved other people did it too.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
With Nipsey Hussle, because
Yeah.
like every time when I lived down there, I'd walk down the street, I would hear Nipsey
Yeah,
just going past, and I would
Yeah.
give him the salute.
yeah,
You know, it was
Yeah.
just like a respect thing.
yeah. It's almost like it's a respect thing, and it's like there is like a sense of community in that.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're listening to a song and somebody recognizes you listening to that, and you have that like little 5-second interaction, like yo,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like just driving by, like yeah,
Yeah.
it's a cool feeling to feel that.
The coolest shit to me is because like Currency, he's underground.
Mm-hmm.
So when I hear him in the city, I automatically think you're dope as fuck for
Yeah.
bumping him. You know, because you don't hear that much,
Yeah.
especially out in the suburbs. You don't really hear Currency being bumped
Yeah.
that much. I mean, back in the day, you did, because like Anthony Braga, like he loves Currency, and I
Mhm.
guess that came from right after high school, just smoking weed all day, and you know,
Yeah.
Currency was the shit to listen to back then.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. The respect thing, bro.
Yeah. Respect.
Respect it.
Dude, it's so funny.
Respect.
You ever think about like how we go? Like
From
we're like,
one-
let's talk about Miami. I love it, dude. I love like how our minds just are like amazed. We just go on to one topic to the next topic to the next topic, and then sometimes we bring it back to
Until
that
we
topic.
crash, and then we're just
Yeah.
like,
Like,
yeah,
bro, what were we talking about?
respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah. But dude, speaking of Pop Smoke though, his new album is fucking dope.
Yeah. It's
There's
Yeah.
there's a few songs on it that are, there's a few songs. Yeah, it's one of those things because we talked about this too. We're like, man, I wonder how much of it was actually his vision and how much of it was his like people outside of it doing it for like a money grab thing.
Yeah, because there's songs on there that are dope as fuck, but some of it's like, I heard you rap this before.
Oh, really?
Like he repeats himself a lot.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about that album is like, it is weird how they threw all the features on it, like Future's on it, Doja Cat's on it, Pusha T's on it. Like, I wonder if he wanted that or I don't know. I'm sure he would. I mean, who wouldn't want like big name artists on their songs?
Yeah, but I remember in the interview he was like, I don't really fuck with industry people because they're fake. You know, there's like a handful of them that I fuck with, and I guarantee that handful is not Pusha T. I'm not saying Pusha T is not a solid dude, but. You know, they probably, who knows if they even met? They just shared the same manager. Doesn't mean they met, you know?
But More Time, that song is sick.
More Time.
That song, speaking of songs that make you feel like the shit, that's one of them. You know? I love that song. Dude, when I'm listening to that song and he's like, we made it, you know? I'm like, I can't wait to play this song in 10 years. And when I make it, you know, like it makes me want to edit. When I hear songs like that, it makes me want to make a dope vlog, like you know, one of these behind the episode vlogs to that song, because it makes you feel like, I don't know, it's just like, I don't know, it makes you feel like that energy, you know.
Now, if Pop Smoke was here, where do you think he would be, like career wise?
Probably in LA or something, dude.
No, like, do you think he'd be like top 5 on the billboards? Every time he drops,
I don't know.
Because I've seen a star in that dude.
Yeah,
just the way he carried himself, like his whole fucking demeanor, his voice, the sound. Like he was a star, bro.
Yeah,
he was a fucking star.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude. I don't know, man. It's one of those things that you never know. Like I went down a rabbit hole watching Tupac videos today, and I started thinking like, man, that dude would be like he would be 50 something today.
Yeah, and
I wonder what music would be like if he was still here. You know, because it's crazy to me that somebody can be literally a legend like that. Like, dude, he will live forever. He still gets he still gets brought up to this day as if he was still here. Him and Biggie.
Do you think they would be as big of legends as they are if they were still alive now?
That's why I know.
Or do you think they might have took a corny turn?
Yeah,
do you think?
Who knows? Who knows?
Because, like, if you look at Snoop Dogg, he was gangster when he came out. You know? Like, he was fighting murder cases, dude.
Yeah.
And now he's a funny, you know, but he's still dope. But he's not corny at all.
Yeah, now he's doing, like...
TV shows with Burt Kreischer.
Yeah, and like, not announcing Jake Paul fights.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if Tupac was doing that shit, you know?
Yeah, it would be different.
It'd be different. It'd be weird.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, though, because when did he die? 23?
24.
23, 24?
Tupac was 24.
Look how much he accomplished.
I know.
At 24.
I was watching an interview of him walking down Venice Beach with some lady, and dude, just the way he carried himself, like you think about rappers that are 24 today, they don't carry themselves like that, you know, a lot of them. I don't know one that even I don't even know one person that has that energy that Tupac had, you know? But it's also a different time, like Instagram and all that, you know, who knows if Tupac was on Instagram, how that would be, you know? But like, if you, like, he's walking down Venice doing an interview, he's answering a question, and then he's like, yo, what's up, yo, shaking hands while talking to this lady. Like being a human being to his fans that are like acknowledging him and stuff. He's not just like, yo, get away from me, get away. I'm sure he had moments like that, obviously, but I don't know. It just seemed like so real and like genuine the way he was like carrying himself, just like a man, you know, like somebody you would like aspire to be like, you know, at 24, you know.
Well, especially with this, like, because like Kendrick, he's got a lot of comparisons for comparisons to Tupac.
Yeah, like how
obviously they're not exactly alike.
Yeah.
But who's this generation's, not our generations, but the generation after us, like the people coming up now? Who is the generation's Tupac, you think?
Coming up now?
Yeah.
can't. Nobody. There's nobody I could. That's what I'm saying. Dude.
Kodak Black, bro.
No, get the
I'm
fuck
just
out of
kidding.
here,
I'm
dude.
kidding.
Get shot for some stuff like that.
But there isn't though. There isn't no like.
But dude, it's just different times. That's the thing. That's the key. Is like we're in the day and age of vlogs and YouTube stars and like, dude, I was watching a video of the Nelk Boys, and it's so crazy how they're mega stars, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like you watch their videos, they got thousands and thousands of people that line up just to go get their seltzer. You know?
They're the new movie stars, dude.
Yeah. It's crazy because like they started off by doing pranks. Like they just built a following through YouTube. Like they didn't do any movies, nothing, no albums, no, they're not rappers, none of that shit. Just through YouTube.
Isn't it crazy how the Nelk Boys are becoming cool as fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Like Nate Diaz
Oh yeah.
shouted him out.
Yeah. They're big in
Bam
like
Bam.
UFC.
Yeah, the dude that drank out of the shoe, the other fight.
Yeah.
Like they're making it cool. Cause like, if you would have told me last year, like the Nelk Boys would be what they are, I wouldn't have believed it.
Mm-hmm.
And for two, I wouldn't have thought it was that cool. Like I never really got into the Nelk Boys until recently.
Yeah.
Like I've heard about them last year, but I never really watched their videos like that
Yeah.
until like now. And even then, I don't know. I'm kind of hit or miss. I watch Steve Will Do It shit, but not really like the Nelk Boys too much.
Yeah. I mean, like my biggest thing is just being on YouTube. Like that's what I do now. Is like I just if I'm bored, I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube.
Yeah.
And I'm subscribed to like all these different channels or whatever. And like if I'm bored or I really only watch it when I'm eating. Like if I'm eating a meal or something, which is it's just funny how like I don't know. That's kind of not being present at all. Like they say, like if you really want to be present while you're eating, you should eat and focus just on eating.
Just
savor the flavor.
enjoy
But
what
dude,
you're doing.
I'll be watching a YouTube video and eating, and before I know it, I'm done eating, and I don't even like remember how it tasted or nothing. But that's just I don't know. That's how it is. I was thinking about that last night too, dude. I was like, I think it's time for me to take a break from social media. I think that was playing into it last night too. Like just.
What do you compare yourself?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Just because sometimes when I watch that shit, dude, when I watch like people that are pop, I'm happy for people, like, but part of me is like, damn, man, that life looks dope. Like, how do I get there? How do I get to that point? And I don't think that's a good way to think, because that's comparing, like that's like saying like that's coming from a place of lack. Like, oh, you're not happy with what you have.
Yeah.
So you wish you could do what they're doing.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah, because I wonder, like, them coming up, if they even were focused on other people's Instagrams and shit. They might have just been on the grind, like, because I've been in that place before where, like, I don't really see what anybody else is doing. I'm only focused on my own shit.
Yeah.
I kind of been that way the past couple weeks.
That's good.
But I've been just focused on my health and shit, nothing, like, creative. But
dude, that goes back to it being a gift and a curse because like it makes me want to strive for more. It does. It makes me want to like, man, instead of like throwing a pity party for myself, I want to be editing a vlog or editing some Instagram clips for the podcast. It makes me want to do that. But then what we were talking about earlier, like when your body wants to rest, but you watch that shit and you're like, no, I gotta be doing this stuff. That's when it's like toxic because you should be resting. But your mind is like, nah, we got to do this.
Oh, I get there a lot, dude. And it's probably like once a week.
Yeah.
Where I'm like I get home from work. I'm like, dude, I know I need to be doing things, but fuck.
Yeah.
I just don't have it in me today.
Yeah.
And I beat myself up for it, dude. I feel like a piece of shit. And then I'll write out a plan, like a life's plan that night, and be like, all right, tomorrow I'm going to get my health fucking on point. This, that.
Yeah.
Never happens. Yeah, usually. My whole thing is coming up with a schedule, like a perfect schedule to keep me balanced, keep me grounded, and keep me productive. That's what I need, dude.
Well, dude, that's what I love about this podcast, man, is that we get to talk. That's one thing I love about having these guests on is because I like to hear, like we said about Isaiah Rashad, is like I like to hear people that, are doing cool shit, but they also struggle with that. You
Yeah.
know, because sometimes I feel alone in that. I feel like I'm alone in that thought pattern of like sometimes, dude, like when I'm resting, I feel like I'm the only one that's resting. You know what I mean? I feel like, man,
That's because you're scrolling on Instagram, dude.
yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying. That's what I'm
why.
saying.
Yeah.
I think it's time for me to take a break. But it's hard because like it's almost like how do you make moves? Like, maybe I just need to stop trying to make moves, or just make moves that like I don't know. I made a tweet the other day that said that where I said like I'm at the point in my life where all I want to do is make moves. Like I just can't sit still, and and like I said, dude, it's just a gift and a curse. I guess it's just something because too many days of not doing things lead you into the life that I don't want to live.
Yeah.
You know.
What's that momentum thing too?
Yeah.
It's just like once you don't do something for 2 or 3 days, the momentum's going in the opposite way.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be harder to get back to where you were,
Yeah.
and that's what it is with us. Like even at the gym, dude.
Yeah.
Like I guarantee, or at least for myself, I was way stronger last year because I let myself slip within the last few months,
Mm-hmm.
and now, dude, I'm struggling in the gym.
Oh yeah. Me
Like
too.
I'm nowhere
Me too.
near lifting what I used to lift.
Yeah.
It's because we fell off that momentum. You know how stronger we would be if we kept that momentum going
Yeah.
and kept pushing ourselves?
Oh yeah.
We would be, our PRs would be probably like 50 pounds heavier.
Yeah, dude. To think about, like, I was thinking about this earlier too. Is my goal? I'm gonna put this out. This is gonna show my lack of strength. But my goal was always to bench 245s, like a 245s, 245s. What is that? What's that weight?
225?
Is that what it is? 245s on this 90 is 180 plus 45.
225.
225.
Damn, I'm good, boy.
Watch me look it up. It's not right. But I remember there was a point where I could bench a 45 and a 35 on each side one
Yeah.
time. But now I'm nowhere near it, dude.
No,
I'm nowhere near it.
I know.
And it's weird. It's like, dude, it's like, what the like, I don't know. Yeah, it's because
It's
of that.
life,
it's because
dude.
we stopped.
It's the
because
same,
because
same
back
thing that
then,
happens in life.
back then, dude, we were all about, like, the gym was like it. Like, that was like our life was the gym. And then it got to a point where I think we're just like we started to not see as many gains, so then we're slowing down, and then in my head I started being like, well, I guess if I just maintain, that's fine, you know. And then I got to that point, and then it got to the point where like
As long as I step inside the gym, it's fine.
yeah, like yeah, there was literally times where I started slowing down so much where I went to the gym and I was like, oh, I'm just not feeling it, and then I'll just go sit in the sauna and then leave.
Yeah.
And
I was there. I was there.
Yeah, I've still done that, but I'm getting back into the gym now, and that's why I love this 5-3-1 workout routine, is because it's goal oriented. You know,
Yeah.
because like now I have something to strive for again in the gym.
But what are you training for? You think? I know, like for life,
I'm training to fight Jake Paul.
dude. You're not getting that fight
Jake
before
Paul.
me. You're not getting that fight before me.
No, I don't know. Yeah. I'm not really training for anything other than. Ooh, hello.
Whoa.
Check. I'm not really training for anything. Yeah.
Yeah, because I personally I want to start doing more active stuff.
Mhm.
You know, like even rock climbing and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Well, dude, we were on a big
I
bicycling
know.
kick
I
for
still want to get a
while.
bike, but now
Yeah.
that we're moving, you know, I'm like, fuck. Do I just wait?
Yeah.
But there's times where I want to hit up Anthony and you and just go for like a fucking bike cruise or go kayaking or like shit like that.
Yeah, because I know bicycling would be like something to keep you in good shape.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. We know a dude that lost so much weight, so much weight
Oh yeah.
biking. You
Yeah,
know, and that's
yeah.
what made me like really like, damn, that's something there. You know,
But-
because it's fun to do too.
But the gym is definitely the perfect place to see where you're at as
Yeah.
a man.
Yeah.
To be honest, to see if you fold under when times get hard. Because I've been trying to do that. Like, if I'm at 10, I've been trying to go to 11 or 12. Just like push whatever past I've been trying to do. Like if I say 3 sets of 10, I'll try to do, you know, maybe the first 2 sets are a 10, but the third set I try to do as many as I can, even though it's the most weight, just to try to push myself, dude. Because like I notice like watching these fights, like a lot of it is heart. And whoever has the most heart will win the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing at the gym. Like, I feel like the reason why my size, and it could be a little bit of Crohn's and shit, but maybe I don't have as much heart as I thought,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Because maybe me and you just don't push each other as hard in the gym.
Well, that's the thing too, dude, is about accountability. You know, like when you have somebody to hold you accountable, you make a lot more strive or whatever, you know, you strive more for goals.
Yeah.
Like when you leave it up to yourself, it shows your own heart. Like, because you can cop out of the gym any day. Like you can go, like we were saying, you can go to the gym, show up, hit the sauna for 10 minutes and leave.
Yeah, you could even film your little video, do like a set of something and say, hey, I did my job. Got my Instagram video in.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? But I'm trying to get over that, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to really, like, push myself because it's literally teaching me, like, oh, you don't want to work on the podcast? Well, like, the grittiness, like, it'll force you to.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to do that extra rep? No, but you got to do it anyway.
Yeah, a good thing that shows that too is the sauna. Like if you
that too.
But dude, it's funny if you Google it, they say don't do that. They say don't look at the sauna as something you have to do for minute wise because you could pass out. Like you could be like, dude, like I was in the sauna, like I was saying the other day, like I was saying to you earlier, the gym that I've been going to recently has 2 fucking heaters in the sauna, so it's like extra hot. And I was in there yesterday, dude, and I had made it a goal to do 20 minutes in there, and I was on the verge. Like I was like I would like close my eyes and think I was like meditating, but I was like, wait a second, am I closing my eyes because I'm about to pass out? Like I couldn't tell. I was like, fuck, I've never passed out before. Am I about to pass out? Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, but you do push through that because, like at probably like 18 minutes, I was like, dude, I'm starting to feel like nauseous and dizzy and like all this shit, but I gotta make it 2 more minutes, you know, like 2 more minutes and I'm good. And then I did it, and then I got out, and I felt great about it, but I do wonder like how close I was to passing out. Because afterwards, like I told you, I couldn't even talk.
Imagine that, dude.
I went to fucking Jimmy John's afterwards, and I swear the dude probably thought I was on drugs, just drenched in sweat, asking for water and trying to order my sandwich.
Imagine that though. Imagine if you did pass out.
I know.
In the sauna. That'd be funny.
It'd be bad though. Do you fall over, bust your head on something, and then you're in there and like EMT, and like next thing you know, you wake up in a stretcher.
What'd you do?
I was in the sauna for 20 minutes.
For too long, dude. Yeah. All right, hey, I gotta pee. You want to keep talking, or do you want to pause it?
We could pause it. Where are we at, anyways, time wise?
47 minutes.
47. You want to just cut it? Or is there more you want to talk about?
You got anything else to add?
Not really. It was kind of all over the place, but I feel like we got a lot in.
I think it's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, shit. Episode 33.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned. We got some cool guests coming up.
Yes, sir. Like, subscribe, do all that. Let's grow this channel. You know, let's grow it. Let's get to the big times with it.
If you've listened to it this far, we appreciate you, and also make sure you subscribe though. Like I'm realizing like that's important. That's everything for us to grow. Is subscriptions.
And
subscribing
and give us some positive criticism.
Yeah, we would love that. Like we would love comments on our videos.
Good or bad.
Good or bad. Yeah.
Even the funniest comment, we might give you some free shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, here and now.
Let's
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You are here and now with Brandon and Joe. I'm Joe.
And I'm Brandon.
Here and now